This evening, indigenous group protests May School. Dozens to be employed in natural gas industry. Businesswoman robbed of over $2.7 million. In the region, fire in Kingston leaves 40 persons homeless. And internationally, journalists killed in storm coverage.
From Safe TV headquarters in South Bradford Gardens, this is Safe TV Headline News with George Gonzalez.
Today is Tuesday, May 29, 2018, and this edition of Headline News is now being streamed live on our Facebook page and YouTube channel. I am Baby Bacchus. Thank you for joining us. Yesterday, 22-year-old prison escapee Derek O'Kirk was captured by police at a location in the interior. According to reports, around 7 p.m., police station in Mahdia apprehended O'Kirk at a camp located in Waterdog, Backdam. In January 2018, O'Kirk was sentenced to 18 months imprisonment for larceny. O'Kirk was reportedly missing by a senior superintendent of the prison, Alston Scott. On April 8, 2018, at around 4:30 hours, reports indicated that the convicted prisoner had escaped while doing yard work at the senior superintendent's residence. Investigations into the prisoner's escape revealed that standard operating procedures regarding the selection of prisoners for outdoor labor were not followed. Parents and concerned members of the indigenous community came out to protest May School.
A child representing and embracing his heritage is not inappropriate.
The administration of May School in Georgetown is currently under fire for preventing a young student from wearing traditional indigenous wear for the school's Culture Day. Concerned citizens and representatives from the indigenous community condemned the school's actions, calling it a form of cultural discrimination.
That child was prevented from enjoying his right as an indigenous person. He was prevented from enjoying his right as a child, a school child, to promulgate or to share his culture with others. Since that would have happened, there has been no apology or anything forthcoming from Mays, any statement regarding the incident. And this is totally unacceptable. It tells us that the institution, Mays, is not only disrespectful to that child, but disrespectful to us as indigenous peoples as a whole.
The boy's mother, Karen Small, was angered, calling the experience humiliating.
The child was very proud. He grew up being told to always embrace his culture, always embrace who he is and be proud of who he is. And he did exactly that on Friday the 25th. But instead, the school shut him down. Bring him to a point where he turned to say, a child that left home so proud, end up saying, I hate the way I look.
One mother expressed concerns that the school's actions were indicative of an even larger underlying issue.
It is not just Mays. I was told of another incident in another school, a government school, a senior government school, where it happened. Indigenous children are being victimized, and I would not like my children to go through the same thing I did for 34 years, being discriminated against, feeling out of place, feeling as though you don't belong, being looked at as an eyesore, somebody that don't belong here. And we need to stop it. And if Mays is discriminating, then we will come out here and we will tell them that they're discriminating, and we will demand certain things from them. They have to change their attitudes.
The Amerindian People's Association released a statement this morning saying, traditional indigenous clothing should not be deemed inappropriate in a country that celebrates its rich cultural diversity. It is enshrined in the Constitution of Guyana that every citizen has a right to their religion, cultural beliefs, and practices. The Constitution significantly states in Article 149G that indigenous people have the right to the protection, preservation, and promulgation of their languages, cultural heritage, and way of life. The protesters demand an apology from the school's administration. Thus far, the administration of Mays School has not commented on the matter. A loan of US $1.3 million to assist in upgrading the water sector in Guyana has been approved by the Board of Directors of the Caribbean Development Bank. Esther Sobers has more.
Today, the Caribbean Development Bank said that it will provide a $1.3 million loan to the government of Guyana. The loan will be used to provide consultancy services to develop a national water policy and designs estimates for the upgrade of nation's water infrastructure. Daniel Best, Director of Projects at CDB, said, "We expect that these funds will be used to provide technically viable solutions for the improvement of water supply to approximately 68,000 people who live along in the coast as well as in the hinterland regions." In laying the groundwork for the construction of water treatment plants and upgrade of existing infrastructure under the Water Sector Enhancement Project, consultants will also conduct a study to determine a feasibility of using water from Hope Canal for potable water purposes, prepare a national water policy and development recommendations for institutional strengthening. According to CDB, plans for new infrastructure will incorporate climate resilience design. This planning phase of the project is expected to be completed within 18 months. For Channel 2 Headline News, Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. Don't go away. Coming up after the break, female miner robbed of $2.7 million and dozens to be employed in natural gas industry. But first, here's today's foreign currency exchange rates.
For the latest in news from Guyana, the region, and beyond, visit our website, headlinenewsguyana.com.
It's always fresh, tasty, enticing, and the best in town, served hot from our experienced chefs. Come and enjoy our daily meals with a wide and delicious menu to choose from, also a wide variety of pastries and dessert. We can also host your luncheons, cocktails, parties, and formal gathering. For reservation, call 225-1730, 225-0038, and delivery 225-0195 or 225-0159. The new thriving Chinese restaurant, 32 Main Street, Georgetown.
For all your floor covering needs, Kissoons has you covered. From wall-to-wall carpets, runners, rugs in all sizes and designs, mats for all entranceways, vinyl and rubber tiles too. And with our vast stock and knowledge, you're guaranteed to find your floor covering solution with us. We provide free estimates, and did I mention we install too? Like I said, we've got you covered. Kissoons Furniture, furnishing homes for over 60 years.
Mucka Heavenly Light presents Tasha Cobbs and her band live in concert in Guyana at the National Stadium Providence. Bring the entire family out for a night of worship and praise in the presence of God. The celebration is on Saturday, June 9th, 18:30 hours,
6:30 p.m.
featuring Redeemer Band, All Women Worship Band, Sean English, Sean Sobers, Dominion Dancers, and many more. It's Tasha Cup and her band
Live in concert
in Guyana. Mark your calendars, it's gonna be big. Tickets $1,500 and $2,000 at the gate.
You know, I'm tired telling you, stop thief electricity. Don't shush me. You're gonna kill yourself and burn down people out. Stop, I'm telling you, stop. This man don't hear you know. Hiya go. Look, I fed up with this stupidness, eh? I gonna fix this one here once and for all. Hello, GPL? Here now, I got a big problem wrong here. They got this chap who continuing to do it. All right, Skipper, you are under arrest for stealing the electricity.
How we gonna live now?
People, stealing electricity is dangerous to life and property, and it is also against the law.
The Ministry of Public Health presents Health Expo 2018 under the theme Reaching for a Better Life with Good Health. Starting Wednesday, May 30th to Saturday, June 2nd at the Sophia Exhibition Center. Catch the big opening night ceremony on Wednesday 30th from 17 hours and gates open from 15 hours to 22 hours daily except on Friday, June 1st at 10 a.m. for school children. Enjoy free medical and dental checkups, blood pressure and diabetes testing, nutrition counseling and many more. Admission is absolutely free and the entire family is invited. Don't miss out.
Welcome back. A female miner was robbed of over 2.7 million Guyana dollars in cash and gold. Esther Sobers has more in this report.
A 46-year-old female miner was robbed of over $2.7 million of cash and gold near the Botanical Gardens in Georgetown. Reports indicate that the woman left her East Bank Demerara home at around 10 a.m. Monday with $360,000 in cash and 10 ounces of raw gold valued at $2.4 million. She was reportedly picked up by a taxi and traveled to Georgetown. After several stops in town, she picked up her husband and then went to Botanical Gardens to pick up her children. As they waited, one armed bandit shot out the window and then demanded the handbag full of the valuables. After taking the bag, he and an accomplice fled the scene on a motorcycle. For Channel 2 Headline News, Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. This morning, 26-year-old police constable Wellen Carr of Beehive, East Coast Demerara, was charged with dangerous driving. The constable, who is stationed at Mahaica Police Station, appeared before Magistrate Wanda Fortune at the Mahaica Magistrate Court and pleaded not guilty. He was placed on $40,000 bail, and the case has been postponed to June 22nd for trial. He was charged in connection to an accident on Tuesday, May 22, 2018, on the Dehu Public Road, Mahaica, East Coast, Demerara, which resulted in extensive damage to police force vehicle PWW 5411. Dozens to be employed in the emerging natural gas sector. George Gonzalez has more in this report.
According to Minister of Public Infrastructure David Patterson, more than 200 Guyanese will be employed during the civil works and construction phase for natural gas and liquid petroleum plants. The use of natural gas for GPL to generate electricity was deemed feasible, and an East Coast Demerara village has been identified for the laying of a pipeline that will transfer the fuel to shore. Patterson said, quote, "Other benefits we're looking at from the natural gas plant include making the same cheap electricity available to our manufacturing sector directly rather than them going to GPL and then coming back. If any of the industries wish to use natural gas to power their operations, they can receive that as well. That way, they will be able to produce products cheaper." ExxonMobil has confirmed that there is sufficient natural gas offshore Guyana to supply a 200-megawatt electricity plant. The use of the natural gas to generate electricity could result in cheaper energy costs for consumers. When the plant becomes operational, 30 to 40 persons will be permanently employed as maintenance and operational crew. Channel 2 Headline News, George Gonzalez.
Thanks, George. After the break, fire in Kingston leaves 40 persons homeless and journalists killed during storm coverage. But before that, here's this week's bridge retraction schedule.
Mom, what are you doing with GPL on your list?
Child, you forgot I have to pay GPL?
You got time with GPL?
I have to keep these lights on. The customers who think in that manner and refuse to honor their obligation to GPL are obviously not playing their part in ensuring quality service delivery. So, I will continue to pay my GPL bill on time, every time.
I recognize the value of your point, Mom. You were right.
Mucka Heavenly Light presents Tasha Cubs and her band live in concert in Guyana at the National Stadium Providence. Bring the entire family out for a night of worship and praise in the presence of God. The celebration is on Saturday, June 9th, 18:30 hours,
6:30 p.m.
featuring Redeemer Band, all-women worship band, Sean English, Sean Sobers, Dominion Dancers, and many more. It's Tasha Cub and her band
Live in concert
in Guyana. Mark your calendars. It's going to be big. Tickets $1,500 and $2,000 at the gate.
It's always fresh, tasty, enticing, and the best in town, served hot from our experienced chefs. Come and enjoy our daily meals with a wide and delicious menu to choose from. Also a wide variety of pastries and dessert. We can also host your luncheons, cocktails, parties, and formal gathering. For reservation, call 225-1730, 225-0038, and delivery 225-0195 or 225-0159. The new thriving Chinese restaurant, 32 Main Street, Georgetown.
For all your floor covering needs, Kissoons has you covered. From wall-to-wall carpets, runners, rugs in all sizes and designs, mats for all entranceways, vinyl and rubber tiles too. And with our vast stock and knowledge, you're guaranteed to find your floor covering solution with us. We provide free estimates, and did I mention we install too? Like I said, we've got you covered. Kissoons Furniture, furnishing homes for over 60 years.
The Ministry of Public Health presents Health Expo 2018 under the theme Reaching for a Better Life with Good Health. Starting Wednesday, May 30th to Saturday, June 2nd at the Sophia Exhibition Center. Catch the big opening night ceremony on Wednesday 30th from 17 hours and gates open from 15 hours to 22 hours daily except on Friday, June 1st at 10 a.m. for school children. Enjoy free medical and dental checkups, blood pressure and diabetes testing, nutrition counseling, and many more. Admission is absolutely free and the entire family is invited. Don't miss out.
Welcome back. Esther Sobers brings us the regional and international headlines of the day.
Approximately 40 persons were left homeless after a fire of unknown origin destroyed 6 houses located on Chantry Lane in downtown Kingston on Monday. Reports are at about 3:30 p.m., persons traveling in the area saw smoke coming from a premises and raised an alarm. The fire quickly spread to neighboring houses. Firefighters spent over an hour trying to extinguish the steadily growing blaze. A total of 6 houses, 3 of which were located on a tenement settlement, were destroyed. No one was injured in the blaze. Lorries drivers' strike in Brazil is continuing into another week despite the government's decision to lower diesel prices. Most of the truckers' union backed the move to cut the price by 46 Brazilian cents, 0.3 per liter. But some unions are still holding out. Drivers have been blocking major roads across the country. Hundreds of plants in the country's south producing almost all of Brazil's ethanol have halted for lack of fuel. Meat producers say 70 million chickens have died for lack of feed. The strike has brought much of Brazil into a standstill, with queues at petrol stations, airports running out of fuel, and supermarket shelves empty. 2 journalists in North Carolina were killed in an accident while covering Storm Alberto. Mike Komorick and Aaron Smolzer of WFF died when a falling tree crushed their car as they drove down the highway. Montgomery was a reporter and anchor, and Smolter was a photojournalist. Both were on assignment covering the extreme weather. The 4-year hunt for Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 has ended. A US-based company, Ocean Infinity, has been surveying a vast area in the southern Indian Ocean. It found nothing, and Malaysian government says it has no plans to begin any new searches. The plane disappeared on 8th of March 2014 while flying from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing with 239 passengers. For Channel 2 Headline News, Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. Now for your 7-day weather forecast. And that's Channel 2 Headline News for this Tuesday evening. As we take our leave, we invite you to find Channel 2 Headline News on Facebook and YouTube and our website, Headline News Guyana. You can also tune in at 6:30 tomorrow morning for a rebroadcast and Wednesday evening at 7 for more news. For now, I am Baby Bacchus signing out from your newscast, saying thank you for welcoming us into your home and do have a blessed evening.
The Ministry of Public Health presents Health Expo 2018 under the theme Reaching for a Better Life with Good Health. Starting Wednesday, May 30th to Saturday, June 2nd at the Sophia Exhibition Center. Catch the big opening night ceremony on Wednesday 30th from 17 hours and gates open from 15 hours to 22 hours daily except on Friday, June 1st at 10 a.m. for school children. Enjoy free medical and dental checkups, blood pressure and diabetes testing, nutrition counseling and many more. Admission is absolutely free and the entire family is invited. Don't miss out.